So I'm not going to be very long. I'm just going to go ahead and go live since I was asked to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that because allegedly Photon is the richest man I've ever met, and I should acknowledge that. I mean, according to him. Yeah, I'm not even sure what was happening. I just walked in on a shouting to these nuts, and uh, I didn't know what he was talking about, but I did tune in to see what bro was talking about and stuff, and see, and if he actually had something to say to me. He said he was dropping the link, so I hit the link, and yeah, he kept me backstage. So I'm a little confused about what his beef is, because that's what I wanted to ask him about. So I'm gonna drop the link for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking big shit. I mean, big shit, And I'm not really sure what the problem is, sir. Okay, so I mean, if you want me to say, that you are the richest man that I've ever met, then okay, I know your opinion matters. So we'll go ahead and get into a little timer while I wait for you. I'm going to go ahead and put up the timer for you, the backstage timer, so you can come up, you know what I'm saying, and let me know what your is, sir, because I really don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? But I'm going to open the door for you, Photon, to tell me, you know what I'm saying, what your problem is, because that's the reason why I came up to your backstage, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were talking to me like we fucking or something, or like we messing around or something, and like you were scoring lover. I mean, that's how you were talking. So I came up there to diffuse the situation because I wasn't sure what your issue was. But I'm here now, and I just dropped the link for you, and I'm going to go ahead and click the timer, the backstage timer for you, so you can get us up here. In the meantime, everybody go ahead and get their libations, their drinks, whatever, even though you might have to answer to the man according to him, you might need to go ahead and get your little drinks and stuff, because this might be a very spicy conversation, because I'm not sure. Like, I was just talked to, like I was just sucking this man's dick last night. So, let me go ahead and play a little backstage music for bro, so he can go ahead and calm down and come up here and have a conversation. Because yeah, your opinion matters, sir, because you are the richest man I ever met. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this up for you, sir. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Now,
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay, I don't know what was going on with that. What's going on? No,
Yeah,
I mean,
your mic is a little wonky.
yeah, I don't know what's up with this computer.
Oh, you done pissed off Mama Oye. That's what's wrong. And
Is
you
it
haven't
still?
sent your monthly. You haven't sent your
Okay,
monthly donation to FDMG because it's coming.
that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Is that? Can y'all hear me? Come on in the chat if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Something. My mic. I don't know what it is. Just anyway. Anyway, I went and just was seeing a on Photon DNA show, and so and then to see what he was talking about. And usually, his rants and everything. But I went up there to see what he was talking about. He said he was going to drop the right. That tells me that clearly you're opening the lines for. Oh, he said my audio going in and out. Hold on. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me now. Does that sound better? Janky, crazy?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I hope you guys can hear me too. But anyway, what I put I'm gonna mute you real quick so that they can because I hear feedback from you.
From me?
It's not your feedback. It's just okay. You
Oh
guys can
no,
hear
that's
better.
cool. I'm just here for support. So I'll chime in
Oh no, I
whenever you
appreciate you,
do.
honey. Okay, thank you. No, I
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
had
mute myself.
questions. I just had questions because I had turned on and saw Photon talk about a shout into these nuts, right? And I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. So I went up there because he said he was going to drop the link. And so I went up there. Okay. When I got up there, he literally bitched up. Like he would not let me up on that panel. I wasn't going to cuss him out. I don't have no reason to. But like you can explain yourself, like what your issue is, because what the hell have I done to you? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you talking about? Again,
Right.
even if you don't want to purchase the Patreon to get the actual true receipts on what really happened, that's fine. You don't have to do that, sir. But like, what really your issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing about certain people in the sector. They literally chase off of everybody else in the sector. You want to talk shit about this person, talk shit about that person, and your shit is janky, sir. I mean, if you're so fucking rich and you got your shit together and you motherfucking richest man I ever met in my life, and I should bow down to your crusty knees and your crusty shoes. And okay, I mean, if that makes you feel better, then okay. So today, I feel like we need to pronounce Photon the richest man in the world, and maybe he will stop bitching every other fucking day like he hasn't changed his pad in 2 years. Okay, I mean, is it me or what? Because I don't understand.
Well, look, I'm back on
Like,
the road, so I haven't
I know
really
when I'm
found his
tuning in, he's
podcast
talking,
or anything.
huh? What'd you say?
I mean, I
Nikki,
don't have
what'd
a
you say?
problem calling him Mansa Musa. I said I don't have a
No.
problem calling him Mansa Musa.
Oh. I mean, like, here's my thing. How hard would it have been for you to say, you said he linked, and so I came up there. You even pulled me on the panel, kept me muted, talked more shit, and then threw me back in the backstage. And I really was going to wait. I wanted to see if you was actually going to be to let me up there so you can say all that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And then we could go ahead and have a discussion. So, because what's your problem? Like I said, I met you in person. You had none of that shit to say to me when I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a completely different story, conversation, everything. And so, and now that this is what it is, and Shakem is talking shit, you trying to gain clout of that. But sir, you and him are going to look fucking dumb when we fucking post these actual receipts. That's just what it is. But we are not going to let people just take our Patreon and spread it all over the fucking place without actually giving us that subscription first. When we are satisfied with the amount of people that we want for the Patreon, then we will go ahead and release it. That's all it is. If you don't want to see it, then you just don't want to see it. Or if you don't want to buy it, then you don't want to buy it. I'm pretty sure there's some people who will do a review on it. I'm pretty sure. 100% sure about that. So I'm not necessarily concerned. You know what I'm saying? But bro, stop talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And put that fucking money up. You so motherfucking rich. You got these Lambos and this and this and that and all this other stuff. And you crying about $25 for some receipts that you swear are false. You understand what I'm saying? Like you swearing by God and putting hexes on yourself to tell me about something that I know is what is factual. And so all you have to do is either wait on those receipts or go get the receipts. Like it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But the talking of the shit, that speaks of your character. You know what I'm saying? Because you go live every other so often and you just want to go in on women and going on this and going on that. Like nobody can troll you back. If somebody's trolling you, that's a problem. That's the funny part about people in this sector. It's like when you get trolled, when somebody comes for you, that's a problem. But you can have all the fucking clout and the heat that you fucking want to. You can say whatever you want, talk shit, drag women back and forth all through these YouTube streets, talk all the shit you fucking want to bitch you even fucking and have no interest in ever fucking you. And don't give a fuck how many beautiful women that you have, because if you really had them, you wouldn't have to go online and talk about it, sir. Like, I didn't never go online talking about how fine I am. You went online talking about how fucking fine I am. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I didn't do that. That's on you, okay? So, again, if it makes your ego feel better for me to just tell you that you are the richest man in the fucking world, okay, I'll tell you that if that makes you feel better, okay? I can't tell you that you're the most good-looking man in the world because I didn't think so, okay? But I'll say it if it makes you feel better, okay? So here we are. I'm not ever going to call you Leatherface again. I do apologize for hurting your feelings, but I don't apologize for what I said. Because if it didn't hit a nerve, sir, you wouldn't change your story on how I actually look. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, but we'll go with that. But that's fine. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm not fucking you anyway, and I have no interest in ever. It was never like that. I don't know who came up with that idea of that. There was never ever any sexual interest between me and Photon whatsoever. It was nothing but strictly platonic. And I still don't have no beef with you. So I went up there so that you can tell me what your real beef is. Because I never did shit to you. So I never had no problem with you. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, you're welcome to come up here and say what the problem is, since you're such a grown ass man and you got all your shit together. So you can come up here and talk to me, poor old weave wearing me, you know, who works for the white man. You can come up and tell me what your problem is. Because it can't be that I had a job in corporate America, because then that would mean you would have a problem with most of America. You know, and you would have an issue with most people who are working. So is it you have a problem that I have a corporate job? Is that the problem? Is it that it's a good corporate job? Is that the problem? Is it that I'm a black woman that's intelligent, that speak up for herself, that's also spiritual, that makes mistakes and can speak up and say I've made mistakes? Is it that? Like, what are you so upset about? Because I've only met you one time, and I probably spent a good, what, 3 hours around you? So I'm not really sure why you have to level that much emotion over anything I would ever say. Like, I should never move you to that point, especially to the level where when I come up on your panel, you don't even have enough balls to let me up on the panel. Like you was just talking like all this big shit, like you big willy nilly, like you talk 5'6", like you did that. You are 5'6". Like, are you mad at me that you're 5'6"? I'm sorry, I didn't know it.
He's 5'6".
No, he's 5'6".
Photon is 5'6".
He's like my height. Yes.
Oh wow.
Him and Shakma are both. They like the same height.
Well, see,
I mean, but that's not. You know, if he's 5'6", that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a problem or nothing. But why is he coming at me like I'm fucking him or something? Like, what is going on, sir? Like, what are you really upset about? I'm like, wow, okay.
well, T-Pre, I did co-sign that you were cute, that you were pretty. So, you know, it wasn't just him who said something in the sector. So I'll take my 2 cents on that.
Girl, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but he can definitely come up here because your opinion matters. That's why I put that banner up, Photon. Okay, your opinion does matter. Opinion about being the richest man in the world matters. And I don't want to hurt Photon's feelings no more in the sector, because if somebody needs to be his nurse, like Al got a nurse and go change that man's pad because, or his tampon or something, because baby, he is upset.
Well, look, I'm gonna drop down in the chat. I didn't want shit. I just you know, as I said, wanted to support, and I'm on the road. I've got 4 more hours to drive, so.
Oh, you know, I love you. I appreciate you. I didn't get long.
You know,
I was just waiting on him to come up because he had so much shit to say. I figured he would, you know. He told me I go live, and he could, you know. Okay, well, there go the link, sir. He's like,
okay, well, let me drop down because I don't have no issues with Photon today.
Okay,
although
I appreciate you coming up with me.
Well, I didn't appreciate what he said about, you know, alleged doctors. I'm not alleged. I'm official.
Yeah, well, he's always talking shit about shit he knows nothing about, and
yeah,
maybe he should, you know. I mean, he can educate himself tonight. He's welcome to come up here and educate himself on a loan or something. Like, I don't know. He told me I should be teaching him about loans. So I mean, if that's what he wants. The link is here in the chat, sir. Because you had a lot to say. A lot to
So,
say.
I will holler back at you,
Okay, honey. I
but I'm
appreciate you
I'm gonna
coming up.
be up for a while. All right, love you, sis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get off as soon as like this will be man to come up here and say what he gotta say. Like, I mean, he can do that. But I appreciate you coming up here.
Oh, absolutely. What's up, Carrie Ann? I see you in the chat,
I
girl.
see Carrie in the chat
Fuck you,
too. What's up,
Pillsbury.
sis?
And every time I
Pill-
see you, I'ma time that ass out.
Pillsbury. Oh
But
my
but
God.
it ain't personal. It's just business, nigga.
Business is.
Yes, he gets
What's
timed
up,
out at least once.
Albie? Yo, what's up? What you gonna do about it? You said the rich niggas. You know we got the 6-figure niggas over here. They too good for everybody to the level where they talking so much shit that they so good that they got millions of subscribers, and you know what I'm saying, they just know everything to do, and they're doing it so good that we just need to bow down to them. So yeah, we got the rich nigga sector over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait. You know what I'm saying, and then see what he do, because I mean I got like 29 people in here, and well actually there's 39 people in here. Okay, 39 people in the clouds. I know one of those people is Photon. Okay, come on. Like if you really about that life like you just was. I mean, you was just talking all this big shit. If you really about that life, come on up here and say what you got to say. I mean, you are the richest man in the world, right? So I mean, that's what I have to say from now on. You know what I'm saying? To get your respect. So since you are the richest man in the world, I mean, come on up here and say what you need to say, sir, so we can bow down to you. Because I'm not really sure, how you became the leader of the sector, and you became who everybody should be listening to, and you're the one who everyone now follows. You understand? So come on up here and speak them same hexes, or attempts to my face. Like, come on and do that. Come and face my ancestors, sir. Like, really, okay? Because those aren't the games that I know you don't want to play. I know you hear what I'm saying. Now, this is not what you want, okay? And I know that you know that. So, play a YouTube game and try to do whatever you feel you do to get that off of you. But everything you said, spirit, sir, will return to you tenfold until you clean that up. And I'm just letting you know, because I don't play stuff at all. And yeah, and when you play games with me like that unfortunately will definitely return to you. So yeah, what you want to do about that? Yeah, the link is in the chat, so maybe perhaps you don't see it. So let me go ahead and put it again so that you understand it's not a game. And again, if you have any questions for me, Tom, you're welcome up here. Because again, like I said, you're the richest man in the world. You are the best. Well, I guess we'll say you're the best man in the world. All of that. You're the tallest man in the world. You are the most muscly man in the world. And yes, I should have fallen all over you at the bar when that you didn't pay for anything at. Yeah, that should have happened. Yeah, I should have done that. I'm sorry. On behalf of a shout into the void. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the link is in the chat still. I put it in the chat twice for you now. I stayed behind stage when you dropped the link there. But like I said, you was too pussy to allow me to come up there. When you were so afraid I was going to cuss you the fuck out. And that's not always necessary. You understand what I'm saying? It's not always necessary to cuss somebody fuck out. Sometimes you just got to kill people with fucking kindness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, ask them, like, well, what's the problem? Because really, I don't know. problem is. It could be that you haven't had no pussy in a long time. It could be that you haven't had no dick in a long time, you know? It could be that you haven't had your Wheaties this morning or this afternoon or this evening. It could be that your EBT didn't come through. You know what I mean? It could be many reasons why you are just snapping and zapping out every day and every time you turn on your YouTube. So one thing, if you had actual things that you really could have a problem with, you understand what I'm saying? But it's another thing to be like out and about and doing proper things with your family and your kids and stuff, and then you come back on in a rave, you know what I'm saying? And just going off like something just went up your fucking nose. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Do we need to intervene? Do you need an intervention? Like, what's going on? What do you need from us? Because this was fucking whack. Okay, this weird, and it was. And like I said, you got my email address. You understand what I'm saying? So now that I've dropped the link for you twice, and you still are too pussy to bring your ass up here, you know, you can hide behind your StreamYard and say whatever you want, but clearly you're not that nigga because, like I said, I was right there. You even proved right there. You pulled me up and then dropped me right back down. You didn't even give me a chance to say a thing. And then now here we are. I've got the link in the chat for your pussy ass, and you're still not here. So, okay. So I'll just say this. We're going to name of the show to Photon is the richest pussy. Okay. And that'll be what it is. So from here on out, Photon, you are now considered the richest pussy in the fucking world. All right. I hope you feel better. I hope that I was able to negate whatever issues that we allegedly have or whatever. And yeah, if there isn't anything else, then I guess y'all have a wonderful evening. I appreciate it. But yeah, folks, is this pussy ass nigga that we've ever met, and we all need to worship him as such. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and peace.
Let's make a home.